Trophies of horror. In my hometown of Nashville, we had 3 different science teachers in the winter semester of my senior year. We all loved Mrs. Harper, but she went on maternity leave. Her replacement was a nutcase. She was a complete psycho. She lasted 2 weeks before the principal had to let her go. They had a disagreement about what science is and what religion is. She's replaced by Mr. Christensen. The first thing he does is redecorate the science lab with all his taxidermy. Some are pretty cool, but it freaked out many kids, especially the freshmen. He had all kinds of animals stationed all around the lab. On his desk, up front, he had an armadillo, and on top of the chemistry cabinet, a raccoon. The girls found the possum the creepiest because its eyes were so bright and seemed to stare at you from wherever you were in the room. I was fascinated by the taxidermy and looked closely at the animals with Mr. Christensen. He's weird, but knowledgeable. He said taxidermy has been his hobby since he was in high school. I complimented his work and he just swelled with pride. He was more used to criticism and shrieks than compliments. Several classmates accused me of sucking up to get a better grade, but I was awed by the realness of the eyes. Mr. Christensen even said the eyes are the key to great taxidermy. In life, the eyes of humans and animals are the most intricately designed feature of our faces. Our eyes are as unique as our personalities. Our eyes aren't just the windows to our souls, they are our souls. Fast forwarding 10 years, I'm working in Nashville and married. My wife and I love these crime scene investigation shows, so in the evenings before bed, we watch. This one night, they are dissecting the crimes of a serial killer, and they put a picture of a man's face up on the screen. It was my senior year science teacher, I screamed. That's Bill Christensen. He wasn't the victim on the coroner's table. He was the killer. He was our science teacher only for a few months, as Mrs. Harper returned after her maternity leave in the spring. But for 3 months, we had a serial killer as our teacher. It was worse than simply murdering multiple people. He mutilated their bodies. But the scariest thing was that he took trophies from each victim. If you already guessed it was their eyes, you would be correct.